If you look at every psychopath in history that committed the most heinous crimes, they all have one thing in common: supreme confidence, unshakable and ruthless. While their actions were disastrous, psychopaths are often misunderstood because of their fearless persona and controversial history. Society casts them away and demonizes them as if these individuals are the devil in disguise. Despite their monstrous behavior, the traits they carried allowed them to become successful in their own way and execute relentlessly towards their mission. What society fails to understand is that there's much to learn from these individuals despite their animosity. Trust me, if Ted Bundy did not resort to serial killing, he could have harnessed those same capabilities and become a top lawyer, or have a successful career in sales because of his ability to observe and persuade. On the flip side, if the sport of boxing was stripped away from Mike Tyson, he could have very well turned into a killer himself, as he would have needed a vice to combat his childhood trauma. So listen carefully and stick with me till the end, as the traits I'm about to share can cut both ways, but when harnessed the right way, they can make massive life changes and lead a person to their own success. Number 1. Stoic demeanor. The word psycho refers to an individual exhibiting unstable or aggressive behavior. Psychopaths, however, are the opposite: calm, collected, and in control of their emotions. Most people have a tough time handling criticism. When they feel insulted, they backlash with anger or fear, clouding their judgment in the process, which leads to poor, impulsive decisions. When you embrace your own criticism and look at it objectively, you can instantly turn that into an opportunity. So next time you feel like your blood is boiling in a heated situation, do the following. Pause, take 3 big deep breaths, wait for your heart rate to slow down, then think. Observe and ask yourself, what's really happening here? Then execute with a stoic demeanor. Calm, collected, and strong, just like a psychopath. When you tame your emotions and master them, you can recall them when you need the motivation and use them to your advantage. Think of it like filling up your rage meter in a game and unleashing your special to make a massive impact. Number 2, leverage uncertainty. If you are predictable, then you have no leverage. Many psychopaths eluded capture for years because of their uncertainty. Their actions were risky but calculated, and law enforcement could only develop theories on when and how they would strike next. Most of the time, they were wrong, begging for a lucky break. The irony is that in almost all cases, it was the perpetrator's ego that ultimately led to their capture or demise. They got too cocky and comfortable with their MO. Which is why breaking your patterns and changing things around every now and then is important. When people know your next move, they can use that against you or stop you dead in your tracks. Always keep your mission a secret and keep them guessing as you operate in the shadows. There are people you call friends right now in your inner circle that silently despise and envy you. So stop sharing everything in detail. Over-explanations are for those who need to fill the void due to a lack in confidence. Powerful people talk less, so keep your plans to yourself and let your actions do all the talking. Which brings me to my next point. Number 3, minimal words, maximum impact. Your actions should hold so much weight to what you say that you don't have to say much. Silence is a weapon. Most people talk to fill void because they can't bear the awkward gap, but the ones that think before they speak are always heard and their words hold weight. You can always control conversations by controlling the gap. When you make a bold statement, pause and give them a chance to let it sink in. Then use the silence to observe and analyze to understand the dynamics at play. Then deliver your responses with conviction. A quiet, controlled aura always makes others stand back. And lastly, number 4, self-belief. Any type of confidence you project must always start with self-belief. Unwavering self-belief. Without the foundation of self-belief, everything crumbles. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody will. Psychopaths carry an adamant self-belief system within themselves, paired with an absolute dedication to crush their goal. Remember that anything outside of your agenda is a distraction, and distractions can be anything from people's judgment to limiting beliefs to something that just triggers you. So don't let any of those things slow you down from your goals. The longest time in the world is between thought and action. You can have the most brilliant idea in the world that will never hold any value unless it becomes materialized. So start executing those visions today, and your confidence will grow through trial and error. The best way to figure out how to do something right is to do it wrong. The sooner you get it all wrong, the sooner you can get it down right. These psychopathic tendencies are truly valuable insights that you can start building and growing today. But most importantly, use it wisely and ethically. Start with the small steps and then slowly add to your arsenal. If you want more dark psychology hacks like these to master your mind, make sure to subscribe for more info. Until next time.